Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stay a while. Today's video we are going to be talking about door decorations on a cruise ship. Should you or should you not decorate your door? And if you do, what are some things that you should know before you do it? So a lot of people love to decorate their door when they go on the cruise, myself included, and there's a lot of talk online and on different social media forums about what you're allowed to do, what you're not allowed to do, and things like that. So I thought I would go over a few of them with you today. And you can always check your specific cruise line for more detailed information. I was able to find some guidelines on Carnival about what you are and are not allowed to do. So I'll just read a couple of them real quick. And they're saying that the door decorations must be fire retardant. So if it's not allowed to be up there. And if somebody goes by and see, then they have the right to remove it, and you won't get compensated for what you spent for the decoration. So, and you're not allowed to use spray, like fire retardant spray. It just has to automatically be that way. And the decorations may only be on your stateroom door and not like the walls around it or the railings or anything like that, just on your door. Anything that's over the door has to be on the inside of your cabin, not on the outside. And that also has to be fire resistant. And it can't be any type of material that will damage the door. And it says no decorations of any kind on balconies. No decorations or items may be placed over light fixtures because they may restrict airflow to the cabin. And no string lights of any kind are allowed. Recommend, of course, that you buy decorations from their website under the in their fun shops. They have decorations that you can purchase before your cruise, and they'll decorate the inside of your cabin before you go. What I found for Disney Cruise Line says that guests are welcome to place magnetic signs on your stateroom door, though please note that concierge staterooms on the Disney Dream or Fantasy have wooden doors, so that wouldn't work. And you may not affix items to your stateroom doors using tape or any adhesive, including removable gel adhesives, as this can damage the door's finish. And any guests that violate their codes and their rules will have a $100 fee to pay. So I wasn't able to find any official rules for Royal Caribbean or Norwegian, but I do know that a lot of people have said Norwegian Cruise Line also have metal doors, so you can use magnets on their doors. Carnival will allow you to use like command strips, those type of adhesives, but they do not want you to use tape. I just use the command strips or double-sided adhesive tape. Just be careful that you get a good brand, because on my last cruise I bought some double-sided little circles, little tape strips from the Dollar Tree, and they worked. Like, the decoration stayed up, but coming off, that foam stuck to the door. And luckily my stateroom steward was very nice and he cleaned it off for me. Like, I went and asked for something that I could clean it with, and of course they wouldn't let you do that, so he cleaned it. But that's just something to think about. Sometimes, you know, going cheap probably isn't the best way to go, but you can use the command strips or the little hooks that they have like that. The Carnival doors, I don't believe are magnetic. Maybe on the newer ships they might be, but on the inside of the cabin, like the ceilings and stuff, are magnetic. So if you had some magnets and you wanted to hang stuff from the ceiling, you could do that. But for the door, a lot of the older ships are not that way. And I know with Disney Cruise Line, a lot of people, they just use the porthole that they have on their Disney ships, and use that to make like Mickey ears and things like that. You can look on Etsy. They have a lot of door decorations, different shops on Etsy that you could search for and find some great decorations. I believe it's always fun to just DIY and let your creative juices flow and make your own decorations. But if that's something that you're not into, then definitely you can purchase them. I've also bought decorations, just like banners to say happy birthday, or just some bows and things like that. That's just fun to decorate the door. A lot of people do it for contests. If they're in Facebook groups or cruise critic groups, they'll have door contests. Some people do it, they say, as a running joke, that if you're drunk, then now you know where your cabin is. And then you just have people like me that just love to acknowledge why you're on the cruise. If you're celebrating a birthday, if you're celebrating an anniversary, things like that. People walking by, oh hey, it's somebody's birthday in there, so they can, if they see you, they can say happy birthday or happy anniversary to you, something like that. Some people decorate their doors for purposes for the people that they're in the cabin with. So they'll get those dry erase boards, put that on the board. Hey mom, I'm going to the arcade. There you go. I'll be at the bar. Meet me at 5 o'clock at dinner. Something like that, so you can keep up with each other if you don't buy like the internet packages or the text message packages. So that's another way that you can decorate the door. Or it's also a fun way for you to interact with the different people on the cruise ship, because you can have a question of the day up there, or a quote of the day, something like that. People can leave you messages, especially like if it's your birthday, you can leave a pin and a poster board or some kind of paper up there, and people can leave you happy birthday messages. So many different things. If you want to get some ideas about door decorations, you should go on Google and just Google search for cruise door decorations, and tons will pop up. There'll also be different websites for ideas, different places you can purchase things like eBay or Etsy or Pinterest, stuff like that. So definitely a lot of things out there. Just make sure if you decide to decorate your door to check your website or call that cruise line for your specific cruise ship and find out if there's any rules that you need to follow before you decorate. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative to you, and enjoy your next cruise. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.